the first episode ends with him getting his face blown off, and it's not like in the comics. Yeah,
for the kids,
like it for kids.
Hey there, I'm Amy Newman.
And I'm Chris Carr, and we are Two Filthy Casuals.
And we know getting into a new fandom can be intimidating with all the gatekeepers out there.
It sure can. And if you are, Vengeance, if you are the knight, what are you going to do?
You're busy.
Yeah.
You're busy.
You got things to do. Folks to avenge.
Crime keeps happening in this gosh darn town.
Oh, my goodness. That's why on this podcast, we invite in a super fan so you can have your questions asked, dip your toe in sans judgment. And today we have a wonderful guest with us. He's coming back, two-time guest. He is an educator. He's a voice actor. It's Pete Delgado. What's up, Petey?
Heyo, how's it going, everybody?
Doing well.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Woo-woo. Thank you for having me. I'm
oh, my
so
gosh.
glad.
Yeah, and now on camera, which is very exciting.
Woo. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody.
No, be nice to our friend. All right. This is a big one.
We're here to, apparently, allegedly.
Yeah.
It was too dark for you, wasn't
Set at nighttime.
Yeah.
It was set at night. So you loved cartoons set at night.
Oh, yeah. That's my jam.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
your jam.
That's my jam.
Gargoyles, too scary. Batman, too scary.
Well, and you are young enough, too, that this probably wasn't something that would have been your regular, Saturday cartoon viewing anyway.
When was it on?
I believe it started in 92.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Yeah,
a companion to
time.
Batman Returns. And that's why, I'm jumping ahead right now, but that's why the Penguin looks like he looks like in this show, is because it was trying to make it like a tie-in for Batman Returns. So yeah, I feel like 92, and it was on for 3 years and then disappeared.
Well, and then reruns. See, I was an ABC kid, not a WB kid.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
That'll do it.
You want to talk Pepper Ann?
Pepper Ann, much of 2 for 7 great. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a great one.
One of these days.
We will.
Loved that show. But yeah, I didn't really. And I wasn't really a superhero kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I dig it.
Yeah.
But Batman the Animated Series, I feel, is the kind of comic book media that anyone who likes comic book stuff can gravitate towards and agree on, which we can't agree on shit.
Most certainly.
But this is the property that's like, oh, that's a masterpiece.
This is universal. I have never heard anybody say a bad thing about this show. It is just universally
and we're not going to start.
And it's as close to perfection as you can get, other than Avatar. It's just great. It's spectacular.
The Last Airbender, not the movie you hate.
Yeah, not the movie. Not the blue people.
Dog, I'm gonna have to see the fucking third one.
I know.
I'm gonna have to fucking see it. Because I want to see every Best Picture nominee, and you know that she's going to get nominated. It's not going to win. And I'm going to have to fucking spend 3 more hours of my time, James. Jimmy, let's talk.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. And they don't make an edible gummy big enough for me to want to sit through this shit.
Well, and McGuffins is going to make some really bad drink to go with this, and it's going to be like Hypnotic or something.
Yeah.
It's going to be something blue.
Some
Kinky.
Or some two-tone blue-red garbage. And
Do they still make Kinky?
Full of syrup.
I don't think so.
Fuck.
Oh, it's going to be foul.
I just keep getting L's after L's today. They don't make kinky liqueur anymore.
And you're going to have to watch Avatar.
Remember that shit? It was fucking glittery and disgusting.
Hideous.
All right, Batman. Let's
All right,
Batman.
yeah. Back
What
to
is what? I mean, we all know Batman. I'm not going to make you explain what.
Yeah.
Who's
So
this,
there's this guy named Bruce Wayne.
Man,
He's walking down a alleyway, and
I love how many times we've seen this origin story.
Yeah.
if I could
Crime
never
Alley.
see Thomas and Martha Wayne getting murdered ever again, that would be the most wonderful thing.
Batman every time he closes
we don't
his
need to see
eyes.
that. We
You know
don't
what I
need to see that. Yeah.
what does this show get so right about Batman?
You know what? It's hard to pinpoint one thing. It's just comics by their nature, it's mercurial. You get one writer for several years, and you get another writer several years. Different tones depending on the era. It's different tones. And what's really cool about this show is it just encapsulates every era of Batman. It encapsulates every focus, every important piece. It just gets everything right. It's the only thing that doesn't fail. It sticks to landing at every single moment. And we're gonna get into it, but there's so many things that have gone into it. But legitimately, it's just the most perfect media other than comics of Batman. To the point where again, we'll getting a bit ahead. They made a feature film, and like I'd argue that like the Mask of the Phantasm is literally the best Batman movie ever made. It is the perfect Batman movie. To the point when like Batman Begins happened and Nolan did his thing, and it's like he makes up Rachel Dawes, and it's like, why can't you make it? Damn it! Now I forgot her name. Andrea.
I can't remember.
But the lady from the Phantasm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kick myself on the way home for this. But
That's okay.
like no, it's like, why couldn't you just make it her instead? And like it's just absolutely perfect. And like, first and foremost, just the style. So this cartoon was made very deliberately to like the guys who made it. Like I'll go into them later, but like they wanted it to be dark. They wanted it to be not Adam West, and so all the animation, everything is drawn on black paper. Everything is drawn on black paper to make that like nighttime look, to make it like feel like of the night. And so like it's just
terrible. If you haven't listened, I believe Gargoyles was where this information was revealed. I saw that show as a child, and I was like, that looks too dark and scary. Now, I wasn't explicitly like, set at night, scared, but like the vibe was too creepy.
It's just too dark.
It just felt dark.
It is a very adult-feeling show, though, honestly. Because when you do rewatch these episodes, they hold up. And sure, there's like some little gimmicky things thrown in, some little jokes and things for kids. But
I watched the pilot to get a feel for this. I was like, Selena Kyle is horny. Like it is adult. Like it is mature.
Oh, she wants to get it. Like in that show. Like it's crazy.
So good. It is so good.
Yeah, the designs, like Bruce Timm is the leading character designer. He's one of the showrunners too. Him and Eric Randomski, like they're the guys who kind of like got it started, and just like he set out from the very beginning just to make it like a timeless thing. So if you look at like the first three, again, we'll go into this later, but like it's set like to be like 90s tech, but everything looks kind of 1940s as well. So it's like it does a great job of like, it's set in this world that like it could take place anytime.
It's the pre-Archer rules of just like aesthetically this is better, but it would suck to not have cell phones.
Well, and granted, this is back in the days when like a floppy disk could save the world, but like still like they combined all of that. You've got like 1940s mob and gangster feel along with like supercomputers, and so it's pretty sweet that way. And so like it's just, the design is spectacular. Like Bruce Timm, again, like showrunner but character designer. Like his designs of every character is just a great translation. And like, again, like I'm one of those classic comic guys. I love the gray and blue. Like that's my jam. And they made a way to make it gray and blue without making it gray and blue. Like it still has black everywhere, but they got the blue highlights, and he's gray. He's got the yellow oval, which is like my favorite. I know that's controversial, but like is it
controversial?
Some people hate the yellow oval. Some people can't have the yellow oval. It's really weird.
We get mad about a lot of things.
Hey, like for sure. Y'all know there's like real stuff happening that's like bad.
Like our world is burning down.
Right. Like, I hate that yellow oval. Brother, you're gonna be steamed when I tell you what's happening to the polar ice caps.
Look out the goddamn window.
Yeah.
Like it's
No, and I understand, as someone who's like, please, I haven't slept for weeks. I'm so enraged about realizing I have to see Avatar. So like I get it. But I just lie awake like, James. But you know, that's a me problem. You said this encapsulates kind of all styles of Batman. And thinking about it, Batman probably I don't know every superhero, but it feels like Batman has some of the widest, like, when you look from, like, you know, obviously this is like, gritty Batman reboot, but from, like, even just going from the Adam West 60s Batman to what, like, Tim Burton was doing with Batman, and then you do get these gritty reboots of Batman. So there's not one you would go, oh, if you love this era of Batman, you'll love this show. It's just kind of...
It's just a catch-all.
If you like Batman, you'll like it.
It's got everything.
Yeah.
Like, and, like, there's goofiness, and, well, to be honest, a lot of the goofiness comes from the villains. Like, Batman is very much a straight man throughout the entire
Which
thing.
good, because Batman villains are fucking theater kid weirdos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
Well, we've talked about this before. Batman operates best when he is the antagonist. And by that, I just mean, like, he is the person who is the obstacle.
Yeah.
That's what purpose he should serve. And those are typically the best Batman storylines. All the stuff that you get into with his psyche and everything. There's a great episode where you meet Batman's psychologist.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, a man in therapy? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Bruce.
That guy's making overtime.
Oh. And there's really great episodes, but the villain focus is always so good when it's just, Batman getting in their way.
Yeah.
It's so well done.
No, it's excellent. And just talking about villains, like, all right, so I just want to go into like the voice casting of this. So this show, again, this was Bruce Timm, Eric Randomski. One of the other guys gets a lot of credit for this is Paul Dini. He was one of the head writers, but he wasn't a showrunner. But like literally most of the Batman lore that we have today comes from what Paul Dini did on this show. And he created Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn wasn't a thing. He created her for the show because they wanted a foil for the Joker. And
Harley Quinn's not from the comics
not at all.
originally?
Not even a little bit. She was created by Paul Dini.
All right, fuck them ice caps. Give me a minute.
Literally, Paul Dini was at home watching a soap opera one day. He saw an actress dressed as a clown. He's like, that's great. I'm going to put that in the show. And then he cast that actress, Arlene Sorkin, as Harley Quinn. So like our original Harley Quinn, her voice comes from him just being at home.
This is mind-blowing information for me. I had no idea.
Oh, strap in, girl. We got some good stuff.
Well, because this is a whole thing with a lot of the villains on the show, actually, is they rewrite a lot of the origins that we now just assume, too.
Oh, legit. So, yeah. So everybody knows Victor Freeze, or Mr. Freeze. He's the guy in the cold suit. His wife has a disease. He froze her, and he got messed up. That didn't exist before this show.
Whoa.
Mr. Freeze kind of was a character, but he was called Mr. Zero back in the day.
Less good.
And then, like, 66 has 2 different versions of Mr. Freeze, but he's just kind of like this laughable, like, astronaut guy with, like, I'm going to trap you with snow cones. And, like, it was just... But then, like, Paul Dini, like, let's do a Mr. Freeze episode. So that Heart of Ice. Motherfucker, this episode won an Emmy. Like, it recreated Mr. Freeze, and like that's the Mr. Freeze we have from now on. Wow. Because these guys, and like if you watch any episode of Batman the Animated Series, that's the one to watch because it's a goddamn Greek tragedy. It's beautiful. Like it is poignant, it is touching, it's scary, it's horrifying. It's everything you need. Like it's really, really good. But like so we got a bunch of stuff that come out of this and make it into the comics because it was just that good. But the other thing that like people talk about with this show is like the voices were pitch perfect. Kevin Conroy voices the Batman, and he does it more in this one than he does in the reboot, but he does it better than anybody else. And like Christian Bale kind of tried to do it, and Pattinson didn't try at all. Affleck didn't try at all. But, like, Keaton didn't really try at all. But, like, he makes Batman and Bruce 2 different people to the point where, like, when he talks as Bruce, his voice is an octave higher. He's like, oh, hi, guys. How's it going? Like, what's going on? And when he's Batman, he's like, I am vengeance. I am the night. I am... But, like...
Which I buy. You're telling me this dramatic motherfucker wouldn't go... Oh, maybe I could do, like, a little... That'd be kind of a slay.
I mean, I kind of feel like if he didn't watch the parents get murdered, he would have been a hell of a theater kid.
Oh, like, my God.
Like,
you think that bitch wouldn't have gone through Groundling?
Oh, my gosh. He would have thrived.
It's like, watch me stand and brood on this
Yeah.
gargoyle for 3 hours.
He wouldn't have.
Oh, my gosh. A rich kid just pursuing the arts? Of course.
Oh, yeah.
No, he would have been. He wouldn't have gone through comedy. He would have been method as hell.
Yeah.
He would be that guy in your class that's like, I really love and respect Brando.
He brings Streetcar every week. You're like, Bruce,
yes,
buddy.
Yeah.
You're too young for the. You're fucking.
He'd be like, you know what Leto did on set? Genius.
You can't.
That Daniel Day.
Death of a salesman is not
man.
for you yet, my man. He's like, I think I understand it. You're 18. Fuck off.
He'd be miserable.
You know what? The Joker had some right ideas. Fuck this guy.
So, like, yeah, Kevin Conroy, he's the guy that voices Bruce. And first of all, he was a saint of a human being. He was a wonderful human being. But, like, he's commonly considered the quintessential Batman. To the point where, like, a lot of people, like me included, but, like, most people say when they read the comics, that's the voice in their head that they hear when they read Batman. He was spectacular. And he did it for, like, what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Like, he did it. And, like, the cool thing about this show is that, like, it's kind of like early Marvel. Like, when they had that Nick Fury scene at the end of Iron Man, like, there wasn't a plan. They were just like, what if we do this? And if it works, let's try the next thing. And so, like, that's kind of what this show started. So, like, you have Batman, and then it stopped because that's how, I guess, cartoon shows work. And then they came out with the Superman show, like, a year later. And then they were like, well, let's do Batman again with Superman. And so they did that. And then a couple years, like that, those got canceled. A couple years went by. Let's just do the Justice League. And, like, they did that. And then that was on for 2 years. And then, like, a year went by. It's like, well, let's just do the Justice League, but, like, take it up to 11. And, like, but it's just really cool because Kevin voiced Batman throughout the entire thing.
Wow.
And, like, I don't think it was meant to be a self-contained universe, but it kind of became that because of Kevin. Because Kevin was just the very best, like once you heard him, it's just like, well, we're not going to get anybody else. Like, This is Batman. This is how it's going to be. And so, like, he was phenomenal. Rest in peace, Kevin. We miss you. But, like, he's only part of it. Like, the voice cast is, like the Babe Ruth Yankees. Like, it's crazy. So, the next one I'm going to talk about is the Joker. The Joker was originally versed by one of my favorite human beings in the world, Mr. Tim Curry. Like, for anybody who knows, Tim Curry has a very distinct voice.
Yes.
Like, but, like, so there's actually a video, like, you can see him voicing the Joker for the first couple of episodes, and, like, they just weren't feeling it. Like, it just wasn't working. And so they
Was it one of the notes that he was too scary?
Yeah.
God damn it, I love Tim Curry so much.
Right?
This is also, like, post-It, too.
Sure.
So I think he was leaning into, the scary clown type thing.
Sure.
And it was, like, he's great. But then again, I grew up hearing the true voice and, like, that Mr. Mark Hamill. And, again, like I said, when people read Batman, they hear Kevin's voice. When I read the Joker, I hear Mark's voice. Mark, like, hadn't done anything since Star Wars, pretty much, like odd jobs here and there. And he got this, and he is excellent. And, like, just his various laughters. Like, he has, like, a maniacal laugh. He has a menacing laugh. He has a gleeful laugh. And he brings so much glee and whimsy to Homicide that it's fascinating to listen to. Like, no, Mark Hamill was, like, the goddamn GOAT. So, like, those two are, like, the twin peaks of the goddamn show. Like, they're the twin peaks of the show. They're goddamn amazing. But then, like, everybody else is exceptional. Ra's al Ghul is played. His name is Raish, not Ross, by the way. It's Raish. But that's a big deal.
Damn it, Amy.
So sorry.
But David Warner.
I'm not positive.
David Warner, and, like, if you don't know his name, you know who he is. He's a solid character actor from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The only thing I can think of right now, he was the scientist in the second Ninja Turtles live action movie, but he's done a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Oh, that guy.
Oh, come on. Well, why didn't you lead with that?
So he's Ra's al Ghul, and he brings, like, this gravitas and dignity and, like, Shakespearean quality to the whole thing. It's amazing. You have Richard Mall playing Two-Face with, like, for those of you who don't know who Richard Mall is, he was a sitcom actor. He worked on a show called Night Court. He was a funny guy. He was a silly guy, and he becomes Two-Face, and, like, that's the only dramatic role I know he did, but he's spectacular, and it's really they do this great. Oh, this side quest. So they do this great thing, like, Two-Face isn't Two-Face at the beginning of the show. He starts off as Harvey Dent.
One face.
Yes.
One single
Once.
face.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Un faso. Yeah.
Sounds
but
right.
He starts as Harvey Dent. He's Harvey Dent for like the first 6 or 7 episodes of the series. And they do this spectacular 2-parter. And it's the first time I saw a 2-parter in a cartoon. But where like it goes into his psychological downfall. And like you see it and like you have nightmares where he's being chased by like this voice. And he's like Harvey Dent, but he's being chased like Harvey. And like it's coming after him. And the first episode ends with him getting his face blown off. And it's not like in the comics. Yeah.
For the kids.
Like you do. For kids. Like you do. Like
I was right. This show's too scary.
like in the comics, they do this thing like he's in court and like somebody throws acid on his face and that's how he gets it. But like in this one, it's amazing because like there's this mob boss. He's kind of the Lex Luthor of Batman. It's Rupert Thorne. And he starts blackmailing Harvey. And he pushes him and pushes him and pushes him. And it's amazing because like throughout the episode, you learn that Harvey has a split personality that he's been suppressing all of his life because he wants to be a lawyer. He's a district attorney. He's a stand-up guy. He's a model citizen, you know? And like, so he's like pushing it down. And the mob boss comes and just starts tweaking him and tweaking him and tweaking him. And it's this great scene where like the mob boss corners him and he's blackmailing him in his office. And he's giving his grand like, so what do you say to that, Harvey? And like, it's a great turn where like, Harvey's like his back is turned and he's like hunched and then he stands up straight and he's like, oh, there's just one problem, talking in his normal voice. He's like, oh yeah, what's that? You're talking to the wrong Harvey. And he just starts wrecking this guy and he chases him out into like, because it's a Batman story, there's a chemical plant or like, so he chases him out into the chemicals.
Gotham is the chemical plant capital of the world.
Yes.
Legit.
Vats of acid everywhere.
And abandoned theme parks.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, he chases him out on the catwalk, and then through everything going on, and Batman's trying to save him the whole time, and then shit happens, the catwalk explodes while he's lying down on it, and just blows apart half of his body. Crazy. And, like, you see it in a kid's cartoon. Like, it's, yeah.
Maybe kids should be traumatized, just a little.
Well, this is a question that was sent in by Stan is awesome as well. Did they intend for this cartoon to be watched by adults? Because as a kid, it's a lot of mature scenes that went completely over his head. So were they making this for kids? Were they making it to tell the story they wanted to tell? Do you have any insight into that?
I think they were just trying to translate, like, all of these guys, like Paul and Bruce Timm and Eric Randomski, they loved the comics, and they're like, they're giving us a chance to do this, so we're going to make the best version we have. And it just so happens that it's a Saturday morning kids show.
It sounds like that thing that happens when we often get really great art where it is a bit of a, well, we're just making the Batman show we've always wanted to see.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, that happens to be sort of the format they're going to give us.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it was a bit of a, we're not pandering this to our audience. We're just telling the stories we think are compelling. And then if the kids have just a little bit of trauma,
this is also post Land Before Time. So
Sweet
like this is back when cartoons were traumatizing.
Yeah.
For kids. Like it's like post Land Before Time, post American Tail, post like all that good stuff, you know.
We've all
so
been
like
hardened
Don
by-
Bluth, you monster.
yeah, right. Don Bluth.
So was this you said that 2-parter was kind of groundbreaking for you as a kid. Were these episodic, like individual stories? Were there through lines?
So, I mean, there wasn't really a solid, like, it wasn't like a long form show. It was
Batman being Batman?
It was mostly episodic, and they would have 2-parters every once in a while.
Okay, cool.
Like,
so technically speaking, if someone didn't watch the show or wanted to catch back up on this show, it'd be kind of easy to just jump in on anything that looked interesting.
Oh, yeah, you can watch any random episode, and it's great.
Is there a start here episode you would recommend?
I mean, I'm 100%er, so I'd say start from the beginning.
Watch to the end.
Well, the first episode is on Leather Wings, and that's the introduction of Man Bat, and so which is kind of
love.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's spectacular. But you know what? One of my favorite episodes, and it's not one that's well loved by a lot of people, but like I loved this one. It's called Tiger, and it's basically an island of Dr. Moreau type situation.
Oh, cool.
Where this guy, like the scientist, lives on an island and he loves cats, and so he's making cat people. And
A lot of cat lovers in this universe.
Yeah.
he kidnaps Catwoman and turns her into like a Taylor Swift cat, like from the movie Cats.
Oh, I was like, what's on Life of a Showgirl, man? I'm out of the loop.
And so Batman goes and like he's got this like he's made this like apex cat man that he wanted Selena to come in to be that person's mate. So Batman has to go rescue her.
For the children, yes, continue.
Yeah, there it is. But like
Oh, what was born of that episode for someone?
oh,
Just
that's
a lifelong-
I was going to say, that's where
furry.
furries all
A
went.
lifelong journey.
Hello.
No.
But it ends with
Hey,
them
God bless.
reading like the poem Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Like it's like that. And it was like, oh my gosh, it introduced me to so much stuff. And like, so I love that episode.
Are there any you would say don't start here?
Ooh.
Any misses in the what seems to be virtual perfection of this show?
There are 3 that I can think of that are just universally hated.
Roast them.
Oh.
Tell me.
The first one is Christmas with the Joker. Where Joker literally sings the Jingle Bells Batman Smells song while he like jumps on a Christmas tree that rockets out of Arkham. Like, so there's that one. It's not good. Another one is called There's a Batman in My Basement. And basically Batman gets knocked out and these kids find him. So they take him to their basement to take care of him. But the Penguin is after him. And so these kids have to fight off the Penguin. It's not the best. And then the last one is called Be a Clown. Where basically it's like the mayor of the Gotham City is a neglectful dad because, yeah, 90s. And that's a thing. And
Only then.
yeah, only then. Not ever. Not ever.
Dads as a whole really improved.
Really good, usually.
But so like absentee dad, and so the kid loves clowns. He hires a clown for his birthday party, and the Joker wants to screw with the mayor, so he takes out the actual clown and shows up, and he kidnaps the mayor's son. And again, for kids. But
kids.
those 3 are usually considered to be amongst the worst.
Okay.
But like other than that, like even those, like, I mean, they don't have bad episodes. They just have episodes that are not great, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah. Worst episode of this is probably still better than a lot of things.
Better
Yeah.
than most that's being done right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I know you said a lot of this diverted from the comics and sort of made its own lore even for some of these characters. Were there episodes and arcs based on the comics, or was this all entirely new Batman content?
There was a bunch that are like based. No, now that I say that, I can only think of one. But, well, no, 2. There's like Robin's Reckoning. That's when Dick Grayson becomes Robin. And like that's a story is like he's a circus performer. His parents get killed, and Batman takes him in. So like that's kind of told not quite as the comics because most of the story is told in flashbacks while like Robin and Batman are fighting. But another one's
Nothing like in the middle of a fight being like, remember when my parents died?
Remember when I
Remember that
watched
one
them
time?
fall in a horrible acrobatic act?
Yeah, right.
Just
Oh, I got a pun.
death defying. Oh.
So there's that one, and then there's the one that introduces Ra's al Ghul, and that one is pretty much directly lifted from the comics.
But those are the only 2 you can think of that
those are the only ones I can think of
they were
off
just
the top of
they
my
were
head.
just saying news stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just having fun.
What if Christmas?
Yeah. Legit.
In Gotham?
It's like the kids got their action figures and just started playing.
Hell
like,
yeah.
That's what it was. Like, it was delightful.
Wow.
We had so many people write in about this because so many people love this show.
And we hear all of you just saying, we love the show.
Yes.
Not questions, but thank you.
Or shouting a fact at us, which I love you all for that too.
Not questions. We're going to review that sometime, but we love you.
Mark Hamill wasn't the first Joker.
I love all of the Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze. Yes, agreed.
Throw a question mark after it,
got you,
babes.
guys.
Try to trick me. Try to trick me. I'm pretty dumb. Maybe I'll be like, Harley Quinn? I guess that's a question.
So a few of these, you just brought up Dick Grayson, who of course is Robin, but then becomes Nightwing.
Yes.
Now we have
Oops.
Nightwing. So do you want to explain this?
He graduates. Basically, Dick becomes an angry teenager, and Bruce is kind of a dick. Like, like, sorry, everybody.
You're not my real dad.
No, Bruce is kind of a dick. But, like they fight, and Dick is like, exactly, you're not my real dad. I'm going to do my own thing. And he goes off, and he becomes Nightwing instead of Robin.
I feel like if you want to rebel against the Batman, you just have to go become like...
A well-adjusted human being?
Yeah. Like, I just work as an accountant.
Yeah.
I have a loving wife and family.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. I'm doing really well. But he goes off to Bloodhaven. He becomes Nightwing. Nathan Ariel wants to know, yay or nay on Nightwing's design?
All right, so this gets into something kind of different. So the series started, and they made 3 seasons, and then it took a hiatus for a while.
Okay.
And then they started a Superman show, which, like, when I mentioned before, like, Batman's kind of timeless because you have, like, 1940s design along with floppy disks that saved the world. But then they made Superman, and Superman was just totally modern. And Superman became really popular. And I kind of feel like Bruce and Paul Dini just sat down and was like, what if we brought Batman into this world? And so they kind of, would you call it, I don't know if it's a reboot or like restarted it.
It feels like it. Like, it's a spiritual successor, but also not even a spiritual one because it is still like, we're assuming everything happened. Yeah.
Like, everything's the same.
It's the same voice cast.
Yeah. The voices are the same. The only thing that's different is they changed the character designs of everybody. They made it more streamlined. They made it less expensive, pretty much is what it was. Is like they shipped it off to like someplace else to animate now. So everything, again, became less expensive, more streamlined, less good. But like new Joker or old Joker?
Oh, old Joker.
Old Joker.
Old Joker
like
all day, every day. It is cheaper. And this is another question. A Silvis88 asked thoughts on the redesign of the later seasons. And you very much can tell hey, in order for us to keep these shows going, we can't be drawing art, like Art Deco art on black paper.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Details?
Yeah.
In this economy?
They get rid of all of that. And it still looks good. And it still
great.
is unique to this kind of world. And it still feels like the same style. It's just, that's a great way to describe it, is it's just kind of dumbed down. It's just streamlined.
Yeah. Like, you could pause any frame of the original first 3 seasons, and that could be a painting.
Yeah.
Like, you could hang that on your wall as art. You can't do that with the 4th season or the reboot.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not as good.
So generally you like the original character
original.
designs better?
Yeah.
Controversial? Everyone's hotter in the original.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting to the root of the issue, because I was too scared to ask.
Man, like Pamela Isley in those first few seasons, sweet swoo.
She could get
Which
it.
ones would I smooch?
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy, you would
Adrienne
smooch.
Barbeau.
Oh, I
Poison
just meant
Ivy.
which of the two, but go ahead. Who am I attracted to, everyone? Let's play this game.
She's fine. Bruce is way more handsome. His eyes also change color when they
Well,
go.
so they did, in the original series, they did what they did like in old comic books. They wouldn't do the whites of the eyes. They did like his eyelid and the pupil. Whereas when they did the reboot, he had full on like whites, sclera or whatever. Is that sclera? I don't know. But
That stuff freaks
Iris?
me out. I won't learn about it.
the iris is the ring.
Yep.
The whites, I
Okay.
think, are this. Oh, whatever. Who cares? I'm not a
sclera?
What
scientist.
am I?
God damn it.
Scientist?
I'm a teacher, not a doctor.
Not an ophthalmologist. Is that right?
Optometrist?
Optometrist. Fuck.
I liked ophthalmologist. That sounded
Yeah.
better.
Which one's
That
that?
might be. That still could be a thing. I don't know. I didn't go to school.
Ophthalmologists who listen,
like
get at me in the chat. What did I
Astronomist and
just say?
astrologist.
Yeah.
So,
Not the same. They do not like when you confuse that.
but like to answer the question about like the dick design,
Go on. I'm listening.
it was huge. No, so
Sometimes you got to streamline the dick design. I mean, that's just.
Nightwing didn't show up until the 4th season when everything was changed. So, and it's actually interesting because the Nightwing design in the show is different from the one that was in the comics. And he has like a blue eagle on his chest, where in the comics he just kind of had eagle-style stripes on his thing. The Nightwing design that they did for season 4 kind of became what everybody used from Nightwing from that point forward. Like most Nightwing designs now have like the eagle design in the middle of his chest. It's not my favorite. I like the 90s comic Nightwing, but I mean, it's damn good. Like it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like it's just not like if I want pizza or burger tonight, it's just this one happens to be a pizza. Like you know, like it's just it's good. And they kept the long hair. And like I think they added this in the show. I don't think this was a thing in the comics, but they added like the gliding wings.
Yeah.
In the show, which is pretty dope. No, so yeah, I love the Nightwing design. He's dope.
We got a question from, I think that says Mark Gone Golfing.
Yes.
Do I need glasses? Christ alive. No.
No.
Not the ravages of time. See, this is why I can't sit through Avatar. I don't
why-
have 3 hours.
Don't ever go to an optometrologist. I'll just tell you. No, your eyes are fine.
I will go to an ophthalmologist because I think they might be like, I don't do that. I'm a different thing. But I'm not 100% sure, and I don't have my laptop.
By.
But I don't know what you want me to do. I study. We'll edit it in later. Mark on Golfing wants to know, what episode would you like to be turned into a live action movie?
Oh, God damn.
Isn't that a good question?
God damn.
I read that. I was like, damn, he's coming from a job.
Mark was golfing and he came up with this? Damn.
I have 3.
Okay.
I'll give you 2.
Okay. I'm really bad with picking favorites. I always do top 5s. I don't have a favorite. But Heart of Ice, the Mr. Freeze one, like that would be the rumor is that Matt Reeves is going to have Mr. Freeze as the villain for the new Batman movie. It's like, just do that. Like, all you need to do is do that. Like, just do that. And again, comic book movies, the source material is right fucking there. Use it. Like
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. Like,
that's a good point.
It's like, it's right there. Like, but, yeah, that would be great. I think that the Ra's al Ghul series of episodes would be an excellent movie. Because that, like, Batman movies tend to recycle the same villains. Like, we've had, like, 5 Jokers. We've had, like, 3 Catwomen. Like, we've only had 1 Mr. Freeze. Everybody chill. But, like, if they
Where's my Calendar Man movie?
Oh,
see, that's
Amy Newman.
Look
Good
at
job.
you, girl.
Good job.
I don't know what an ophthalmologist does.
But I know
But you
there's
know
a calendar
Calendar
man.
I do know there's a Calendar Man. That information, shove the ophthalmologist thing right the fuck out. Just
Only so much
out my
canoodle in
little
here,
ear.
you know?
Yeah.
But, like, the other one that I would do is actually not a part of the original 3. It's the one where they rebooted it with Superman. And it's a Batman-Superman story where the Joker and Lex Luthor team up. Like, Joker says, I can kill Superman for you. Like, just pay me $5 billion. And Bruce comes to town because he follows the Joker. But it's like literally the best damn like Batman Superman story. It really is. Like it's just great. Like it's great all the way around. Like those 3, yeah.
All right. I'm glad I gave you 3.
Thank you,
I'm
Newman.
glad I.
Thank you, Newman.
Don't push it.
I'll allow it, but watch yourself.
Watch
That's yourself, McCoy. Do. That is not about this show. That is
People, hey, thank you for writing anything in. We're blessed and we're lucky.
Yeah.
We gotta talk.
Yeah.
But also like side quests, like the rebooted series, like the anime. We talked about how the animation's kind of different, but there are just as many beautiful episodes in that series as there are in the first one. There's this wonderful one, and I think they created this character for the show. It's one about a villain named Baby Doll.
Yes, she's for the show only. Yeah.
Yeah. And like it's like about a woman who can't age. Basically like a reverse Benjamin Button.
Completely understand. A reverse Benjamin Button is just a person.
That's a valid point. Okay, yeah. True.
Yeah, she's just stunted essentially as a child forever. So it's very like Kirsten Dunst in Interview with the Vampire.
okay.
Yes, that's exactly, that's the vibe.
God, that never happens to you when you're like 22.
Oh my gosh, the dream.
Right?
Oh.
But like that's a beautiful episode. And like she's this 40-year-old woman who acts like a child because nobody will accept her as a woman. And she falls in love with, of all characters, Killer Croc. Like she falls in love with the walking crocodile. And like it's so poignant and it's so sad. And like the ending episode is her just breaking down and just like, why couldn't you let me grow up? Or it's so like, and he just like, he walks up and he hugs her. and like he takes her to jail afterwards. But like he walks up and he just like holds her as she's like racked with sobbing, and it's just like it's such a beautiful episode. And there are so many scenes, there are so many instances throughout the course of the show that it's like it had no right being as beautiful as it was.
Yeah.
This was a show for like idiot kids to come home to and like shove their mouth with chocolate covered sugar grams. Like it wasn't like it wasn't meant to be as great as it was.
The kids are catching strays now. Dumb little fuck faces.
Stupid
I'm
kids.
sorry, I'm a teacher. I have to hold it in all day.
Let it out. Let it out.
I love this question from What's Up, It's Dom. With the success of X-Men 97, will we get another season to wrap up Batman the Animated Series
We
finally?
already have. Bruce Timm's already making it. It's like Batman the Dark Knight or something like that. But it's
Dip!
It's on HBO Plus, and this is what he said. This is the show he wanted to make but couldn't make because he was doing Saturday morning cartoon shows.
Oh, this is the one with Hamish Linklater?
Yeah.
Okay, I've watched this.
So it's not the same series. And actually they wanted Kevin voiced like the first 3 episodes and then passed away. So they had to find a replacement for Kevin. But like this one is legitimately set in like it's like in the 40s, right? So like that's the show that like Bruce said he wanted to do, but like, again, like it was a kids show, so he couldn't do it, and now we have adult animation.
And kids are fucking stupid.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good job.
Yeah.
A plus for Newman.
But no, he's remade it, but I think this universe, this DCAU that Batman started is done. Like it's I don't think they're gonna go back to that. Granted, never say never. Like you never know what's gonna happen. But I think since he's doing the other thing, he's like, okay, I'm gonna have fun in another way.
Yeah.
He's doing it like that.
If there was a continuation, because this one, the one on Amazon, it is a reimagining too, because it's a different version of Harley, different version of Renee Montoya, another character who originated in the animated
Comes from the
series.
series, yeah.
Which is wild because she's so important and becomes the question and is in
Time
all
out.
the comics.
Montoya and Bullock in the show. Oh my God. Bullock is like your favorite Danny DeVito. Like he's just the coolest guy. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
No.
My favorite Danny DeVito is Danny DeVito.
Well, yes, he's a goddamn national treasure.
Jot
Like,
that down.
You think Bullock is cool?
I don't think he's cool. I just love watching this version of him.
Okay, fair.
I love watching
he's a
this
piece
version.
of shit, but I love him.
Garbage human being. Like
This is very ACAB.
Oh.
Yeah. Where you're like, of course Bullock would do that. He is a good cop, though, for the most part.
he's a good cop. He's a great
and he tries
cop.
to be a good man.
He's just an asshole.
But he's just a piece of shit.
He hates Batman because like Batman says that Batman existing means that like police can't do their job. And he's like a hardcore, like hard drinking, sloppy ass cigar chomping cop.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need this vigilante piece of shit doing my job. Ah, damn it, motherfucker. And like,
Yeah.
he's a lot of fun though. Like,
He's
right,
great.
you were saying.
I was going to say, though, if you could have some kind of continuation of these characters as you knew them, what would you want if you did get another season of that kind of show?
I would love to see them do Jason Todd for real, because that's one of the things that's kind of messed up about the new version. It's like, first of all, for those of you who don't know, there have been like 6 Robins. There's a bunch of Robins, and Jason Todd was the second one. And long story short, none of the fans like him, so they killed him in the 80s. And then the company decided, well, Batman needs a Robin, so they got a new one that's Tim Drake. And so in the 4th season, they combined the character of Jason Todd with Tim Drake. Basically, the character in the show is Jason, but they named him Tim. And I would really love for them to do an actual Jason Todd story. I would really love to see the introduction of Damian Wayne. I think that, like, and again, like, just seeing Kevin we can't, but, like, just, like, hearing Kevin interact with, like, I have a son? What? like, that's, or, like, Damian just telling Dick, like, don't talk to me, I'll break your face. Like, that's, I would love to see that.
knock somebody up?
Yeah.
No, that's an actual line from the comics. Like, stop patronizing me or I'll break your face. Like, that's what he
Oh, I just didn't know he had a kid.
Yeah. He gets busy.
It's
yeah.
Oh, Batman lays some pipe, but like
Gotta, and that's a Two Filthy Casuals fraud.
For sure.
Use the bat. That's a bat themed
Condom?
it's the bat pole. The bat pole.
Is that his penis?
Yes.
Okay,
The bat pole is my penis.
but you gotta wrap the bat pole up.
Deal.
You know what I mean?
Wrap it in his cape. But like when
All right, episode's over. Thanks. I'm out.
Yeah.
No.
when you talk about like the continuation though, like they did the continuation.
Yeah.
Like it continued into Justice League, and it continued into Justice League Unlimited, and it continued into Batman Beyond.
Which is so good.
Yeah, like that's a whole nother story. But like the fact that Kevin was Batman throughout it made it one whole storyline to where like, and this is a story for another day, but like the very last scene of the very last cartoon series that these guys ran mirrors the very first scene of Batman the Animated Series. Like it's the exact same scene, just one of them takes place in the future and the other one takes place later. It's cops in a helicopter and something flies by the window and one of them says, "Hey, what was that?" And like
Classic.
the very first scene, very last scene of the DCAU. So it's perfectly bookended. And like honestly, when you look at it, like Superman was the first superhero. He was quote unquote everything that DC Comics and comics in general was built off of. But like the glue, the heart of DC Comics is Batman. He is what brings everything together to the point where like he has like 5 monthly comics where like I think Superman only has like 3. Like it's people love Batman and he just kind of brings the DCAU. It's his story, and so it starts here. It's just it was lightning in a bottle that like I don't think can ever happen again. Like they kind of do it with Avatar, but it's like not. But like it'll never happen like this again.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was perfect, and like again, it was great because it wasn't all planned. It was just a bunch of kids who loved these stories and said, "Hey, what if we did this? What if we did this? Can we do this? Can you let us do?" And it just built this beautiful world. Like it's gorgeous.
Well, thank you so much.
That's a great place to wrap this up. Do you have anything else you want to add about the series?
One last thing I'd like to add because I'm going to kill myself if I don't talk about this.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's all the time we have.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Exaggeration.
That's on
I'm
our
sorry.
hands now.
I'm going to look up Bruce Wayne's therapist real quick.
Exaggeration. I'm sorry. The opening credits sequence is perfect. It is a perfect opening because it shows you everything that this show is about. And it's wordless. It is like maybe 30 seconds long. And it is gorgeously made. And it's just perfect. And like, shout out to Shirley Walker, who was the composer of the show. And she took Danny Elfman's Batman theme, which I maintain is the very best Batman theme. Like it's like X-Men. Like you're not going to get better than that.
Yeah.
That's the very best Batman theme. Fuck you, Nolan, with your goddamn tones. Like no, like
Get him.
It's like the very best Batman theme, and she took that theme and she created an opera out of it. Like and so like the visuals with the music, it's so if you watch anything, just watch the opening sequence to the show. It's amazing. But again, I could talk about this for weeks, so we're wrapping it up. So I'm going to stop now.
Is it safe for us?
Yes, we're good. We're
To
good.
wrap. Okay. I just have to check now.
We're good.
Because I can't. I don't have a bat psychiatrist to unpack that with.
We'll never get a sponsor if you unalive yourself, Petey.
No, it's not going to.
Don't be selfish.
Blue Apron
not gonna
doesn't
happen.
care for that. Where can people find you?
Instagram.
Great.
At optimuspete.com. That's or dot whatever, but yeah, that's me.
And as for us, you can find us on social media at Two Filthy Casuals Pod, on YouTube at Two Filthy Casuals Pod, and wherever you get your podcasts. You can also, if you want to support the show, it really does help us out. Head on over to patreon.com/twofilthycasualspod, become a filthiest casual, and for just $5, you can get bonus episodes and bonus content.
They're good, y'all.
Oh my God. Thank you. And like, subscribe, rate, review, thumbs up. It all helps.
Smash that like button.
Smash.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Smash it like how Batman
Smashes that lady.
Smashes crime. Or
and
bat ladies.
Gotta use the batafram.
That's the bat diaphragm?
Correct. And until next time, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
And if you followed this fandom, you'd be home by now.